Welcome back to my channel, and for anyone who is new, welcome, and welcome back to another Tuesday vlog. Today we're joined by Snapple, and this video is going to be all about her. So she's up front and center, right where she likes to be, and we're going to have a good time. But before we get into the video, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more from my channel, hit that subscribe button down below, but don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you always know when I post a new video. I post a new video every Tuesday and Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, guys, let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so I mentioned in a previous vlog that we are going away on a camping trip. I don't know if I said camping, but it's a camping trip. And we are taking all of our animals. That includes this little lady right here. So there's a few things I have to do in order to prepare to take my bird on a camping trip. And I'm going to talk with you guys through those things. I'm going to show you what I have, and yeah, that's kind of going to be this video. I will be posting a vlog of our trip when I get back, and you will see the journey, and she will be in it, so you will see her, but that won't be in this video. This is just simply what I've prepared to take her with us. So before I show you what I'm bringing, let me show you what she has here. So what she's going from to what she's going to be spending a whole week in, because it is a drastic difference. Okay, so you guys have probably seen this in previous videos, but this is her cage. So she's a white-capped peoness. She's a small parrot, and this cage is perfect size for her. She can spread her wings while she's in there. She has two water dishes, two food dishes, so she has a water dish and a food dish in her cage, as well as a water dish and a food dish on top. She has plenty of toys. She actually has more toys normally, but I actually have one in her travel cage. So yeah, this is her cage, and she flies around this thing. This is her home. She is queen bee in there, and yeah. It's actually kind of dirty at the moment, so I'm trying not to show you the bottom because I need to do the papers, but I don't want to do them today and then have to do them on Friday before we leave, so they're kind of going to be sitting there for 2 more days, but that's okay. They're not that bad. Then over here is normally where I have all her supplies. So normally her travel cage is where this stuff is, so it's not laying about like that, but currently her travel cage is going to be in use. That's her treat jar, and then her peanut bucket. This is her food bin here, and then these are gloves that I use when I'm cleaning the cage. So yeah, her setup's a little bit messy right now, but that is because I've had to kind of take it apart to prepare for taking her on this little adventure. Okay guys, so now I am sitting and I have all the things in front of me, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what I'm actually bringing for Snapple while she's gone. So I guess the first and most important thing is the cage. So here it is. This is her travel cage. So this cage is what I usually use to bring her to the vet, or like when we go on camping trips. So compared to her actual cage here at the house, it is significantly smaller. If I'm remembering correctly, this is the canary cage. It might not even be canary, it might be a budgie. I'm not really sure, but I bought this specifically for travel because it is small. And this girl is like the least coordinated bird probably on the planet. She falls off of everything. She doesn't hang on. She's not really good at that. So in the car, I hate knowing if she's bouncing around. So I got her something small that's tall enough where she can sit on the perch at nighttime. But that's small enough where if we have to stop suddenly, she's not going to fly and break her neck or anything like that, because that would just be traumatic and really sad. I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, so this is small enough for protection in the car, but also large enough where she can sleep on the perch at nighttime and not be hitting her head on the top. Also in there, I've included a toy from her cage so that she has something to play with while we're gone. She has a perch to sit on or sleep on, and then she has a little ladder. Now she actually hates this ladder and she likes to shred it and make a nest out of it, but I figured that would be something for her to do while we're gone. She can just start shredding her ladder, and if she really does want to use it, it's there. But anyway, so the lid of this cage, like because it is so small, the lid of this cage will never be on unless we're in the car or when she goes to bed at night. She needs the she needs the lid on the cage at night because I cover her so that she knows it's bedtime and she sleeps, and so that's the only times the lids will be on. Last year, nothing. She was perfectly happy. She didn't have any problems. She wasn't a super fan when I put the lid on, but she's not a super fan of going in her cage at nighttime anyway. So I think it was just that, oh, it's time to go to bed. She's not really a fan of being told to go to bed. Anyway, the next thing is a towel. So this is just, I don't even know where we got this. I think we found this towel. But this towel is pretty old, and it's not that I care about it, because I'm sure I don't want to use a towel that I really care about in case it gets poop on it or whatever. But where are you going? You're falling off. There, she's falling off already. So this will go over top of her cage while we are driving, and we'll go over top of her cage at night, or I'll use it like this towel if I'm holding her. So in the car, I like to cover her because, one, it's not that she hates the car, it's just that she's not such a fan of it. And two, it helps keep her calm, relaxed, and actually, because it's dark, it helps with cooling. We'll obviously have the air conditioning on in the car because it is supposed to be like 30 in Canada, which is like hot. If you live in Canada, especially Ontario, 30 is hot, like dying hot. So this will kind of help keep her cool, plus the air conditioning, so the drive shouldn't be so bad. I'm actually not worried about her at all. I'm more worried about my cat, because we're actually having to give her a medication to knock her out. Because she's like, there's no possible way we can sit in the car for hours on end with her, because she just screams the whole time. So we are giving her a sedative, so I'm most worried about her. I'm not really at all worried about this girl, because last year she was totally fine, and she'll respond to me in the car when I go, oh, Snapple, are you okay? She responds back to me. So like I said, I'm not worried about her, but this will help with cooling. Plus it signifies bedtime, and oh, there she goes. This will signify bedtime, and yeah, I think that's all I can say about a towel. Now that Snapple's left us, I'm going to take my towel off here. That bird. Anyway, the next thing I'm bringing is a spray bottle. So, my Snapple... Oh, she's going. My Snapple loves water. She loves showers. She loves when I spray her with the spray bottle. She just loves it. So, not only does this help with keeping her clean, because peonises actually don't have a... oh, what's the term? They don't have like an oil gland, so when they clean their fur or their beak, it can tend to look a bit like scratchy, kind of. Where, you know, some birds have a nice smooth, kind of silky looking beak. She doesn't. So keeping her clean is really important, because she doesn't have that natural oil gland. And I think that's with all type of peonises, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, yeah, so this is for keeping her clean, but it's also for keeping her cool. So on the way up, when we stop at probably our first or second stop, I will be spraying her down. One, that will give her something to do, because now she has to clean herself. Two, that'll keep her cool, because it's supposed to be so hot. I want to keep her cool, and this is going to help with that. So I'm going to spray her down, and she'll have something to do, and she'll be cooled. So I also will be using this during the week so that she's being kept cool and clean, because it might be a lot of dust. There's a lot of things that, you know, aren't, you know, normally in your house, like leaves and dirt and everything. So I want to make sure that she stays clean. So that's why I'm bringing that. The next thing I'm bringing is for actually in her cage. So at the house here, I think you guys saw when I just showed you her cage, I used newspapers for collecting her droppings. But newspapers are not the easiest thing to travel with, and because they're so loose and, you know, it is a paper, it needs to be changed a lot more, so I would need to bring a lot more. However, when you're going camping, you want to bring as least amount of items as possible. So I decided to go with puppy pee pads. So I used these last year. It worked out really, really well. They go in the bottom of her cage, so this is what a pee pad looks like. I won't open it all up. And it collects all of her droppings. And I don't need to bring as many because I don't need to change them as much. But yeah, they're really not eco-friendly. They're really affordable. They are not eco-friendly. I really wish they were. They do use a lot of plastic. And if anyone knows of any puppy pee pads that are eco-friendly, please link them in the description. Please link them in the comments below, and I will definitely check those out. But unfortunately, I'm stuck using the plain old plastic ones. However, they are great for camping, so that is what I'm using for that. Now the next thing is a water dish. So you guys saw in the cage tour, her water dishes are significantly larger than this. However, I'm planning to change this morning and night because I always want her to have fresh water. I always want her to have clean and cold water so that she can stay cool and, you know, happy while we're there. So this is a smaller water dish, but you guys saw the cage. Excuse me, this is probably big enough for the cage. It's even a little larger than I'd like for her cage, but yeah. So, like I said, I'll be changing this twice a day, and she will have access to fresh, clean, cooled water. The next thing I'm bringing is this jar. So this jar has a few things in it. It has her food. Now this is probably a little bit more food than she'll use, but I always want to have just a little extra in case something happens and we can't get home. I always want her to have some extra. So she doesn't go through her food really fast, to be honest. She's kind of a slow eater, and she doesn't eat super, like, she doesn't eat a lot during the day, so I'm sure this will be more than enough. Also in there you can see I have peanuts. So as you can see, when she's done with something or not interested in something, she's gone. So when you're traveling or when you're at a destination and you need her to do something or behave, or, you know, she's having a stressful day going in the car, going to a new location, peanuts are your friend. I know they're not the most healthiest snack. They're definitely not healthy for birds at all, but to give them peanuts once in a while is totally okay in my opinion. I give her peanuts once in a while, and the last time she was at the vet, she got a perfect bill of health. So, you know, it's not like I'm giving them to her every day, and this is kind of a once in a year thing because we don't go camping all the time. So, yeah, I'm sure this will be totally fine. I also have some seed balls in there so that she has a bit of a healthier treat to eat when, you know, we're just going throughout the day and I don't, you know, feel like giving her a peanut while we're gone. So she does have a little bit of a healthier treat in there, plus her food, the peanuts. This girl is set. Also in there, these little white containers are the food dishes. So again, they're significantly smaller than the dishes in her cage where her food is now. However, they fit this little cage. They actually came with it, and she doesn't eat her food that fast, so I'll just fill them up as they get empty, and she'll have plenty of food, water, everything like that. So yeah, that is everything I am bringing, and yeah, I'm super excited. So I think I'm just going to give you guys a little Snapple footage, and then I will sign off the vlog. So, alright. this video all about little lady here. I know, I really did, and we are both super excited for our camping trip. So if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more from my channel, hit the subscribe button down below. But don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you always know when I post a new video. I post a new video every Tuesday and Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, guys, Milque and Luna love you. Snapple loves you. Kahlua loves you. I love you. Peace, hugs, and hippie love. Bye. Say bye, Snapple. Say goodbye.